Hello there, my name is Valerie White Williams and I'm a voice teacher and a vocal coach for Vocal Splendor Studios. Today I'm doing another reaction video and this time I am reacting to Sissel. I'm not going to try and say your last name, and this is an old recording of Solveigs Song by Grieg. And I'm really excited to listen to this. Now, I know this is an older recording, but I've had a lot of my students sing this particular song. And it's always so gorgeous. But before I get into it, make sure you subscribe and click on the bell so you get notified of all of my uploads. So I'm excited. Sissel is sure a treasure. So let's have a listen. She looks so young. Oh my goodness. Gosh, she's so young and so sweet and so present. Now this is a really slow tempo. It's really much spinning out this vocal line. Yeah, and this song is deceptively hard. I've worked it with a lot of students. I know, I love her face. She is so present. Okay, I know, before she gets to the high notes. It sounds simple, but those long piano lines take a lot of that breath support. I mean, it's gentle singing, and she's so calm and present, but it's gonna, it's just like, it's almost like a spider web spinning this out. Ooh, I got chills on that. She is such a beautiful singer. Now, she's not, okay, this isn't what we call an art song. And an art song is a poem set to music. And of course, this is in Norwegian. In all my books that I have in my studio, they have either English or German translations. I don't have the Norwegian version. But a lot of classical singers sing this, and with a lot of spinning vibrato, but it's not opera. Opera is a different animal, but her voice when she said that, it's so gentle and sweet. It's very easy to overblow that section because there's this sweetness to this particular song, and she's the perfect singer for it. She's just so innocent. Well, maybe I'm not innocent, but has this purity. Maybe that's the word. Innocent is, I shouldn't have said that. But she has a purity. So let's listen to the rest. See them. And you notice that she's just so still. Everything here is really still. And of course she's wearing this more traditional Norwegian outfit. You can't really see her using her ribs and all the power in that because it's like spinning the spider web and it's just so, it's spinning. I mean, that's all I can explain it. It's just this flutter and it takes so much breath. And she is like so in the moment because the second verse is a bit, I don't want to say darker, but it's like, I might not see you again. And there's a little bit more fullness of tone, but still with this hope of coming back. All right, wasn't that utterly stunning? I'm always amazed by Sissel and her career because that was a classical song, just saying. It was done by an orchestra. It was not at all pop or opera, way before that kind of mixing started happening with Simon Cowell. That looks like she was maybe 20 years ago. I don't know, I didn't see it at the time, but she looked like she was like fairly young. And it's unusual, at least in the United States, to have a singer who can pull that off with an orchestra in a classical sound, not full on opera, because art song isn't quite the same. So when you go to college and you study voice, And that's been going on when I went to college, and it still is in the United States mostly. You study art song. You study the classical technique. And that was lovely. I remember having students that sounded just like her and could pull off that very purity. It took me a while before I could do that, but I have a kind of maybe different voice. But that purity of tone, that shimmering vibrato, not a big vibrato, not a whoa, but just a shimmer. And then just the ease in her face, especially on the this nice smile, and then that high A. And that is a slow tempo. You really have to have a strong sense of spitting out the breath. It wasn't overdone. And then she was like totally in the moment, because this is like a song kind of hope. The first verse is more innocent. The second verse is like, if we come and meet each other again. But there's a sense of hope and beauty. Of course, Grieg is, a national treasure also in Norway. And then to sing all these other songs that are not classical. I mean, to have such a huge breadth, and it still sounds like her. And that's kind of amazing because, again, with my classical training growing up in college, is that people were discouraged sometimes of mixing the genres or singing this and then singing that. But with Sissel, even if she's singing a contemporary song, she still brings that sweetness and joy. I mean, it's inner joy. It's not like outward joy, but inner joy and inner peace. That's why she does so well on these like kind of spiritual songs, because I think she brings that presence that is part of her voice. I mean, and here's the thing. We are all humans, and of course we are vibrating beings, and our vocal cords vibrate through our face and energy. And so it's all really related. But with her, you see this deep spirituality in everything she sings, and this calm, this peace. So when she starts singing, you're just going to start going, it's just like, relax. That's the presence. Now, she was young here, and I've seen, more recent Sissel recordings, but she still brings this grounded, peaceful presence to everything she does. So and let me know, has she done something like more rock or more, R&B or something? I'd love to hear that. I mean, I love her work in that peaceful spinning out quality. Edderkoppe. I think that's in Spider. I'm learning a little bit of Norwegian, and actually I do have some Norwegian ancestry and lots of Swedish, but Edderkoppe, I think that's it. Koppe, pretty funny word. And I might be messing it up terribly, so you can correct me. I will take the correction. But yeah, she is a stunning singer, and I think she's a gem of Norway, but I think she's getting a following throughout the world. And yeah, that is a hard song. It is a hard song, especially if you're going to tackle the Norwegian. But just those octaves, that song is so many people want to sing it, but you really have to be really secure on those high A's. And she just it was stunning. Just so floaty, not pushing, just letting it shimmer out. It was great. All right, so if you love Sissel as much as I do, make sure you subscribe and let me know of other Sissel recordings that I should listen to. I think she's had a huge decades of career. There's a lot to listen there. And I also want to let you know that I do have a few spaces for students in my schedule. So if you're interested in lessons, you can go to the link above, and that's my teaching page, and you can schedule lessons. I've worked with people from all over the world, and so I really enjoy that. So you can go there, and I also have some free groups that are on Facebook that you can find out in the description. All right, take care, and I'll see you next time. Bye.